Yo guys, Psalm here. I want to get on and make a quick guide on crosshair placement and pre-aiming because I know some of y'all got some ass cheeks crosshair placement and you guys need all the help you can get in the world. So I'm here for the fans. You know me, I'm about the people, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to have good crosshair placement and how to pre-aim. There's different angles and different scenarios. There's some thinking that goes into crosshair placement. All right, so let's get right into it. I want to start off by explaining what crosshair placement is and really the importance of crosshair placement, because a lot of people tend to think in order to be good in a tactical FPS you need to have nutty aim, you need to be cracked at flicking or whatever, when that's just not true. In order to take your game to the next level and for you to really break into like the higher levels of play, it's actually more about having good crosshair placement. And what is crosshair placement? Crosshair placement is basically positioning your crosshair in such a way where if the enemy were to swing into you, where is your crosshair? You know, where are you already aimed at? That's what crosshair placement is. And the better your crosshair placement is, the less you have to actually aim. So you always want to position your crosshair in such a way where if the enemy comes into you, you're already at or right next to their head. If you have bad crosshair placement and you're not thinking about where your crosshair is and you're always aiming at their feet, when they swing into you, this guy already has an advantage because you're staring at feet. In order for you to hit a headshot, you got to flick all the way up from the ground back up to head. Not only that, it takes extra time for you to flick up in order to hit head, whereas if this guy is already aiming at head, all he has to do is click. Crosshair placement does two things. It increases accuracy because it minimalizes how much you have to flick up, and two, it decreases your time to kill because you don't have to waste time flicking up, or if your crosshair placement's up, flicking down to the head. I think the biggest thing you can do to improve your crosshair placement is really memorizing and focusing on the layout of the map with all of its vertical changes and how far or close certain angles are going to be, because that all affects head level. For example, if someone's far from you, their head level is going to be lower. Head level will be around here. If someone's close, head level is going to be a bit higher. And hookah, obviously, there's going to be a vertical change, so you got to aim up a lot. You got to know how low this floor actually is to know where the head's going to be. Same thing with ramps on the map. If you know there's a ramp, you have to be able to understand where head level is going to be alongside that ramp and when the ramp ends. Now there's two things you got to think about, and I'll show some examples on this later when you're focusing on your crosshair placement. The first thing is whether you think someone's going to be coming up from the far wall of an angle or the close wall of an angle. For example, if you're holding long B from this angle, this guy could be coming up, creeping up on the close wall, or he could be coming up on the back wall. And this changes where your crosshair is going to be. And it kind of takes intuition, but my rule of thumb is if a guy is creeping up and he's walking up, he's most likely going to be on the back wall. Whereas if they're going to pop and they're going to go fast, they usually hug the close wall. I'll explain, I guess, more of that in a different video. And the other thing you have to think about, when they do swing or they do peek into you, are they going to peek fast with a wide swing, or are they going to peek slowly with a walk swing? And this takes a lot of intuition as well. All right, we're going to see how crosshair placement changes based on whether someone comes up from the far wall or from the close wall. And it's a lot more apparent when there's ramp in play. So this dude comes up from the back wall, crosshair placement around head level. Let's see if he came up from the close wall. My crosshair would only be at chest here. Let's say he was like solo lurking, and I knew he was lurking mid, and I know he's gonna walk the whole way. 9 times out of 10, he's probably gonna walk up the back wall so that he can clear angles more effectively. Now, if the enemy team was like 3-4 man rushing and they're going quick, chances are they're coming up on the close wall. They just want to clear that angle and chase your ass down. So you would have to aim high in that case. I just want to show a little bit further how your crosshair placement changes based on how close or far the enemy is. So right here, this guy's right next to me. Head level is going to be around here. And you see as he backs up, his head level becomes noticeably lower. And now what was good crosshair placement when he was next to me is actually really bad if he's going to be coming from this far angle. Right here, I'm going to show you guys how your crosshair placement should be changing based on how your enemy is moving into you, whether he's wide swinging, which is like a run swing, or if he's walk swinging, which is a lot slower. You'll be able to tell if someone's going to wide swing or walk swing into you when you have more experience. More commonly, if people are like rushing, or if you're holding like a pretty common angle, someone's going to wide swing into you. Whereas if maybe it's later in the game and the enemy team doesn't want to give any info and they're going to walk the whole way before they execute, or if you're holding like some kind of off angle while someone's lurking around the map, most likely they're going to walk swing into you. So right here, I'm holding out wide because he's going to be wide swinging in this example. Boom. As soon as I see the visual, I react, and it's perfect because I'm this far out wide from the wall. Now, if I were to hold for a walk swing angle, as soon as I'm able to react, I miss him because I'm holding too tight here. Now here, he's going to be walk swinging into me, and I'll show you guys what happens when I'm holding out wide, expecting a wide swing. As soon as I can react to the visual, I shoot, and look, I shoot out here when my man is still over here. What was good crosshair placement for a wide swing was actually a bad crosshair placement for what's going to be a walk swing. Now if I hold properly for a walk swing, as soon as I can react to the visual, instant kill. Now that you guys are gods at crosshair placement and you have good knowledge of the map layout, I'm going to show you guys how to aggressively clear angles and how to have good pre-aim on offense. One of the techniques I'm going to be using, I covered in one of my previous videos. It's like a silent wide swing where it's basically a wide swing, but you don't make an audio cue. So it looks something like this. See, you're basically moving at a run speed, but you're being silent. It's a lot faster than just walk swing like this. Why you want to clear angles with this is because enemies, most of them are usually going to be holding for a walk swing angle. So if you're walking and then you do like a silent wide swing, their crosshair placement is going to be off. Okay, so I'm gonna run through bathroom into A side and show you guys how to do this. And walking. The first angle I'm concerned about is there. I pre-aim there. You know, you use your knowledge of, hey, he's pretty far, so my crosshair probably has to be a little bit lower. Oops. I walk. Wide swing, not there. Continue clearing. Stop. Next angle is probably gonna be here. Swing. Up there. Continue clearing. I'm gonna clear right. Left. Boom. Next angle is probably like here. Then here. The reason I'm clearing angles like this is you only ever want to be exposed to one angle at a time, okay? And if you're clearing angles just at walk speed in a continuous motion like this, you know, it's better than nothing. But if they are holding that angle, chances are they will kill you way faster than you're able to react because you're walk swinging into them, which is really slow. Continuing on, close, truck, triple, right triple, and then heaven. I'll probably do left heaven, but I'll probably jiggle this because most of the time, if he is heaven, he's opping. So I'll clear. I'll jiggle it. Right heaven, I'll jiggle it. Cubby, bench. See, if he's on the bench, I have to aim a little bit higher. Okay, and then I'll come out and clear this. So that's how you're gonna be pre-aiming and clearing angles, one at a time, one angle at a time, and you want to swing into each one. It's a lot harder for enemies to react to like a run speed type of swing. I think that's pretty much all I have on crosshair placement and pre-aim. I'm sure there's some stuff I missed. You know, I think I covered most of it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I think the biggest thing is to constantly be reminding yourself and focusing on, hey, is my crosshair placement good right now? Is it good right now? After you get your first kill and you're looking for the second, is my crosshair placement still good? I see a lot of people, it's like, dude, your crosshair placement is way too low. And then they're like, okay, you're right. And then the next round, they're looking back at the floor. So it's just constantly focusing on it and reminding yourself, right? Good luck, guys.